KK, and here I am out and about at Diamond Bar Community Center. Here I am supporting a new author. Her name is Marriyan Hill. Her first book is called Life, Love, and Loss. It's a book of poetry, and it takes you on a journey that you would have not even known existed unless you had heard about it or read about it. And she puts her life out there on the line for you to see in her poems. So get her book, Marriyan Hill, Life, Love, and Loss.
She considers her poetry to be storytelling. The poems are like an unveiled peek inside her mind and life experiences. The title of the book is Life, Love, and Loss. I'd like to invite Marriyan to the stage to share some of her beautiful poetry. And here she comes. And also the lessons that her poetry inspires us to kind of live by. So,
okay. Thank you so much. This has all happened, gosh, it feels like it's been overnight. I understand now when people say like, oh, an overnight success, and I guess that means I'm thinking of myself as a success. Thank you. But it's been a while in the making, when you think about it. Like, I've been writing these poems for over 20 years. I have friends here that go back with me through my history in the department. And that's where some of it started, right there, trying to find my way, having all of these feelings and going through life, and then thinking, well, what do you do with that? And it was where pen met paper. That's how I found myself. That's how I found my release. And I brought this here today to show you. This is where it all started. This is my original journal that is ragtagged and dog-eared. It was a journal that I purchased. It was a hardcover journal, I don't know, maybe from like Target or something, and the dog chewed the cover, and I took the cover off and bound it myself. But all of these works, a lot of these works, were written first right here in these pages. So it's been a journey, to say the least. And the next poem that I'll read will be from the love section. And this is funny because I said, okay, sometimes you put yourself on the pages and then you think, okay, did I put a little too much of myself on the pages? But that's the part of it. That's what makes it so special to me, I think. So this one is called A Fall from Grace. I think the title kind of sheds a little bit of light on my mindset at the time, but here we go. When we first met, I thought you were different. No, it's more than that. I really liked you, but ultimately I was disappointed and wrong about that too. I thought there was a connection between me and you, but our only connection was our short session, and after that, you were through. But after all, I only have myself to blame. I allowed my body to be heated like a flame and ended up screaming your name. And now as the days go by and I wish you would call, I realize I have set myself up for yet another fall. A fall from dignity, a fall from grace. And even still, I find myself daydreaming about your face, about that night, how you turned off the lights and made everything wrong in my life seem right, even if only for one night. A night that will go down in history as one of my most favorite memories. You showed me how my life could be when I surrendered myself to someone other than me. And even though this didn't last, you have changed my future by making me look at my past. You renewed a confidence I thought I'd lost, even though it seems you were the cost. Thank you.
Let him do it.
Are you signing journals too?
Yeah.
Let me
It's more fun to just do this.
She's like, I want to harass people. Like, don't take away my reason to harass people.
Gonna be last to the list.
I mean, gosh, it's been almost a couple years. I lost my father, and it's kind of what sparked this whole thing, making me pull everything together and figure out who I am now. So I wrote a few poems about him, about the loss and the impact of that loss. So this one is entitled 5 Meaningless Words, and I wrote this in 2 parts, so I'll read them both now. 5 Meaningless Words, Part 1. What is meaningless to you? What do words mean? Words on a paper for human beings. I recite them to you. You hear me speak. You recite them to me. Transparency. Things people say when there are no words. I'm sorry for your loss is for the birds. Where's my heart? Where is yours? My heart has left my chest. Your words are on the floor. That is where I'm sorry for your loss is. Ripped up into pieces. I'm literally on my knees in this process. I'm sorry, I digress. 5 Meaningless Words, Part 2. I love words. They come together and sing like magic. They reach the furthest corners of the world. They also have a dark side that can be tragic. Words. I recite them to you. You hear me speak. You recite them to me. I hear how you think. Words, whether spoken or written, are a window to the soul. They tell on you. Are you empty or are you deep? Are you shallow or someone to keep? Do you talk just to talk, to hear yourself speak? Or do your words have meaning? I ask you that to really consider. Take a look at yourself on the inside. 5 meaningless words that people often say. I'm sorry for your loss. What do those words mean? My heart has left my chest. There are no words. My world is in chaos. Words make no sense. Rhymes make no sense. There is no rhythm, not in life nor in this poem. My dad is gone. Can words make that make sense? My heart is on the floor. Where is yours? My world is in pieces. Your words are on the floor. 5 meaningless words. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. It's me, KK, and I'm here with the author I was telling you about, Marriyan Hill. She wrote her first book of poetry, and it's called
Life, Love, and Loss, a collection of poetry.
A collection of poetry. We have been fortunate enough to be in this beautiful setting at the Diamond Bar Community Center, listening to her readings from some of her excerpts in her book, and I must say they were very enlightening and heart-wrenching too. Marriyan, can you tell me how you got started and how long you've been doing this?
So, this has been a lifelong journey. I'm telling you, it's been a labor of love, though. I started writing poetry, but I remember doing it in middle school and high school, but I started collecting these poems along the way. About 20 plus years ago, I got this journal And then I just started writing all these poems and saving them and putting them together, and it just kept growing and growing. So that's why with the book, I also published a companion journal. So it's Life, Love, and Loss, a companion journal. Here it is, right here. So now we can all create these memories and start the process of journaling, which I feel like is very important. It's such an outlet to help you understand and make sense of your feelings. It's a way to connect with yourself and with the world around you. Whatever it is you're going through, you can always write it down in your journal. And when you do that, it's such a release, which we all need.
I agree. Writing is a good release. Thank you, Marriyan, for your creative force in Diamond Bar. We look forward to the next reading and the next endeavor. Do you know if there's going to be anything coming up soon?
Yes, absolutely. First of all, thank you so much for being here. It has been my pleasure and my honor to always have you there supporting me. It's just amazing, and showing me the way, showing me what could be done and that it's possible. None of us could be if not for the ones that came first. So thank you for that. And coming up next, I have the Diamond Bar Renaissance, which is a free community event that I have founded. It's at Reborn Coffee in Diamond Bar. It's the third Saturday of every month. So the next one will be July 20th, which is a Saturday. It's from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's at Reborn Coffee on Diamond Bar Boulevard in the Walmart Shopping Center.
Are all welcome?
All are welcome. All artists of all ages, all are welcome. And we have everyone. We have poets, musicians, writers, such as yourself, doing excerpts from your book. A magician could come. Whatever your talent is, bring it. And it's really nice. It's a safe space. You can cut your teeth on a new talent, something that maybe you're not comfortable doing. So you come there to this warm, welcoming environment, and just feel free to share your creativity and your artistry.
Please. Thank you so much for Life, Love, and Loss, your first book, and I hope it's not your last. Can you tell us how we can buy your books, how much they cost?
Yes, so my books are available on Amazon. The paperback of the book is $20. The paperback of the journal is $15. The hardcover of the book is $35, and the hardcover of the journal is $25. I also have a website, marriyan.com, and that's MARREON.com.
Thank you, Marriyan. You better get the book. It'll enlighten you. Thank you. Peace. Hello, it's KK, and I'm leaving Diamond Bar Community Center after meeting the author of this book, Life, Love, and Loss, Marriyan Hill. It was a great reading from her. She read 3 of her poems from her book. I encourage everyone to support local artists, especially authors, because they write our history and they tell our story. Have a good day.